Helen, what would you say are some performance barriers that have shown up, and what have been some actions to change?
Well, definitely the mental aspect is the self-talk, but you've nailed it, I think, in terms of the compassion. We're very easy, it's very easy for us to be compassionate towards other people, but it's extremely hard on ourselves. And with athletes, that whole life of continuous improvement, it's almost like it's never good enough. Well,
Yeah.
yes, I've scored the goal, but I did this or whatever else it might be. But one of the most interesting things about the times that we're in at the moment, Carlette, we're very fortunate here in New Zealand. We have crowds. We're able to see our sports events, but we see all these sports events around the world now and there is nobody there. And we're taking away the ability to celebrate
Right.
the successes, the goals, or whatever else. It takes a huge part out of the whole fun or
The
just the
fun. Yeah. Just the fun of everything. Yeah.
yeah, massively. So I think certainly being kinder to ourselves is very important, and that's in terms of a performance barrier, that's massive. So self-kindness and actions to changes. Sometimes I think one thing that has been really good for the athletes I've worked with is our stats tool.
Yes.
So so people get stuck in playback, repeating what happened during the game or during the event or whatever it might be. And when you're stuck in that playback, that's going to lead to burnout. So if we give it a stat, well, how was it? It was a 5 or a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. That's helped a lot of people move on. It's like, right, well, yes, that was a 7. What could you do to take it to an 8? It's very tangible. Then that can be the end of the conversation rather than reliving that film moment over and over again.
Yeah, because every time we relive it, we're using the same energy as what we did when we did it. So if we did something that, in our language is a low stat team, that's a scale of 1 to 10. If we do something that's a 4 and we replay it over and over and over, that's draining our energy because we're going back to that same film. So Helen, that's a great winning strategy, is to claim it, be like, yes, that was a 4. Yes, that was a 7. What did I learn from it? I may just want to feel the pain and be, well, I wouldn't want to feel the pain, but it may be a winning strategy to actually feel the pain, acknowledge like, boy, last night when I didn't get any sleep and practice was really hard, that was a 4 for me. So I definitely want to do something really different. That's our tool of feeling the pain. We are not all about denial or pretending that it's not happening or positive thinking or any, yes, all those can be great winning strategies. We want to be more concrete. We really want to train in our life as intentionally as we would in sports. So that training means that awareness, that self-awareness for me to really be honest. Our tool is truth. What is my truth? My truth is I'm not performing it the way I want to. Okay, what's my performance barrier? I didn't get enough sleep. What's my action to change? I'm going to unplug. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. I'm going to set up some rituals and routines that really honor me in a way that get me ready to be that person that I want to be. And what's great about energy management is this is a constant flow of energy. So for instance, if we wake up and we're dragging and we're low, we have the ability to reset the energy by inserting these 10s or this joy or these things that actually give us energy, rather than going and talking about the negative or talking about the things that didn't work. So I want to really just bring that home in terms of the fact that even if we start off from a low energy perspective, we have the ability to raise our energy and finish strong from a day, from a weekend, from whatever's happening. We don't want to waste any time at all because our time is so precious. So in terms of